My name is Pili Tanuvasa and I'm a personal trainer. I started lifting actually as a necessity. I joined football freshman year of high school, had never actually been exposed to lifting prior, but as soon as I got into it, it was something that I never stopped. What is my approach to fitness? So for me personally, fitness is a mental journey, namely because physically I know I usually will have something in the tank that I can get a workout done that day. The only thing stopping me personally is going to be the mental aspect of it. So I definitely like to make sure that even on days where I'm not feeling 100% mentally, in terms of my desire to come work out, I know that if I start and get a little bit of something in, I'm gonna feel better than what I did before. The physical aspect will happen as long as you can will yourself to do it. I would say consistency and patience are the most essential things you can have in your fitness regime. There are gonna be days where mentally and physically you are just not feeling it, no matter how well laid out your plan is. And so consistency is going to fill in that gap. If your workout is part of your daily routine on a consistent basis, it's gonna happen regardless of how you feel. Most of the knowledge that I've gained and still actively use on a daily basis is knowledge that I've acquired on the actual gym floor, training clients in person. I will always say that in-person, hands-on, one-on-one personal training is going to be the best way to build your knowledge in the gym. Whether you're a gym newbie looking to start a routine, whether you're a trainer looking to get into that space, the more that you can be on the gym floor and actively out doing these exercises, the better. So when it comes to abs, one of the most important things I would say for people to remember is that they're not nearly as important, namely because abs are an aesthetic. If you get to a certain body fat level, they will appear. You have them no matter what. Whether or not they're visible truly means nothing. We've assigned this status to, oh man, that dude has like a super shredded six-pack. And it sounds hypocritical for a trainer to say something like that, but it is so damaging to only focus on an aesthetic goal like achieving a six-pack, when in reality there are aspects to fitness that I believe are much more important. So don't place too much value on trying to gain a six-pack. Just feel good, feel healthy. It's not that important. So you hear the cliche, it's 80% diet, 20% gym. And I personally hate that cliche just because it sounds douchey, but the unfortunate reality is that's true. You could come into the gym 7 days out of a week for 3 hours a day and go your absolute hardest, have an amazing workout and feel like you accomplished a ton. But if you go home and your eating habits aren't necessarily matching what your goals are in the gym, you're not gonna see the results that you want. And so it's the cliche that every fitness trainer says, oh man, you gotta eat better. If you do want to lose weight, it is imperative that you put yourself in a caloric deficit. In order to do that, there may be different food choices involved. It's incredibly important. It sucks, but it's incredibly important. If you find yourself nervous to go to the gym, just remember that whatever fear you're experiencing, the people that are already in the gym have already experienced that fear and are more than willing to help you move past that. And two, most of the people in the gym don't care what you're doing. You could come in and do burpees for 2 hours straight and you probably wouldn't have anybody say anything to you, namely because everybody wants to mind their business. Regardless of what your fear is coming into the gym, I would say that if you ease your way in, you'll find that it's not nearly as scary as you think. Why is it important to have goals, to set goals and have ambition? I mean, obvious answer aside, I think it's human nature to be goal-oriented or goal-driven. And so whether it's subconscious or conscious, we're always striving to work towards something. So what's some advice I would give to somebody who's looking to start their fitness journey? Out the gate, I would say don't overcomplicate it. And I think that's a generic answer on the surface level. But what I mean by that is there are so many different avenues you can take to get to whatever your fitness goals are. What's important is that you choose one that you enjoy and you choose one that you can do consistently. As long as you do that and stick with it, you'll be fine. A piece of life advice that I would like to share with the lovely people is the best ability is availability. And so whether that's career opportunities, whether that's being there for loved ones, whether that's being open to new experiences with people that you're not familiar with, in scenarios you're not familiar with, be available, be present, be open. This has been Pili Tanuvasa coming to you live from Rain Training Facility. Thank you so much for hearing my story. Thank you, Nick, for having me. See you guys soon.